Honoring those trailblazers who preceded us is just as important as leaving a legacy for those who will follow us. Greekly Speaking is about highlighting Greeks today who are creating positive change for tomorrow. We hope you enjoyed this episode. Hi, welcome to Greekly Speaking. I'm Eric Tucker, and joining me today is Viviene Brown of Zeta Phi Beta Sorority Incorporated. She was initiated in the Omicron Gamma Zeta chapter of Zeta Phi Beta in the spring of 2021. She's a wife, a mother, an educator, and a fitness enthusiast. And she's also the manager at Jermaine's Phsyique, founded by her better half, Jermaine Brown of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated, initiated in the Alpha Beta Sigma chapter of Phi Beta Sigma, also in 2021 down in Texas. Please welcome this lovely couple to Greekly Speaking and their little one. How you guys doing today?
We're great.
Doing great.
Hey, I love this, man. Hey, we saw some content you guys had posted out on the internet, man. You recently joined the D9 Business Directory, so congratulations to you for that. You got a great brand, man. You're all about that fitness, which is part of Sigma Wellness and all these other concepts, improving the whole you, so to speak. So we want to dive into that a little bit. And hopefully, though, we get to learn a little bit about your Greek background, man. I'm dying to hear how these twins end up joining Phi Beta Sigma, Zeta Phi Beta sorority at the same time. And we're going to start with the young lady, man. So what came first, the chicken or the egg, the Sigma, the Zeta, or what?
The Zeta, of course, came first. It's been a long dream for me. And we're originally from New York. So I pretty much put myself through undergrad and graduate. So I didn't really have the time or the finances to do it at that time. So now I'm more solid in my career. Family life is going great. So I just decided to pursue Zeta because it's been a long time that I've been, looking to join this illustrious organization.
And, you got to put priorities first, right? You got to make sure you got the right time. Otherwise, it doesn't typically work out. So, hey, that, hats off to you for knowing when the right time is to make that move. And you're actually the manager of the fitness brand. I love that. And
Yes,
we want to learn a little bit about that. But first, Brother Brown, hey, talk to me, man. We got to learn a little bit about your Greek story. Did you have any Greek influences in your life coming up?
I actually learned about the Greek life when I was in college, but my college didn't have any, Black Greek lettered fraternity. So in that, I ended up going to the Army. And, because I was looking to transfer to another school that had a D9 fraternity, and that didn't work out. So I ended up going to the Army, coming back, lived in New York for a few years. And then now I'm in Houston, where I met my wife's line sister's husband, which is a Sigma. And we've had some conversations, and he was like, you'd be a great fit to be a Sigma. And I was like, really? And he's like, yeah. So we talked more, and I started doing my research, and I found Alpha Beta Sigma. And literally a week after me and him had a conversation, they were doing an informational the week after. So when I saw it, I hopped on it, and it became history.
Hey, I love it. So how many brothers came in with you?
It was 7 of us. Six other brothers.
Okay. And what was the name of the line?
7 Tiers of Adversity.
Okay. and what was your line name?
Quiet Storm.
Quiet Storm. Mrs. Brown, how many came through with you?
There's 18 of us, including myself. I'm number 7 on the line. So that just happened.
Yeah.
We're both also numbers.
Okay. Hold on to that for 1 second. We're going to come back to the number, but what was the name of the line?
Our line name was the 18 Sapphires.
Okay. What was your line name?
My name is Tenacious.
Tenacious. Okay. So how would you describe your Greek journey so far?
Which one? Okay, I'll go first. It's been great. I've been, surrounded by some great women in Omicron Gamma Zeta. And I'm also just transferred over to Lambda Zeta chapter. So I'm really excited, to start my journey, continue my journey there as well. Like I said, I've never met a a Zeta that, wasn't for me. So I'm just really proud and honored to like be in the space. I'm ready to roll my sleeves up and pretty much get to work. That's where I'm at right now.
Hey, I love it, man. And what about you, man? Is you guys doing some work down there? I believe it looks like it's a pretty good chapter, man.
Yeah, for me, it's been great, man. Me and my line brothers, communicating, keeping in touch, and I'm a part of the Brotherhood Experience Committee, and I know Conclave is coming up. I'm looking to see where else I can help out and just, keep growing.
Well, welcome to the fold, man. I'm glad to see positive role models, man. First of all, thank you for your service. And second, man, thank you for being a young Black man that's present in the rearing of their children, man. We could pretty much drop the mic and end the podcast right there, man. So we don't see that enough. We know it's there, we know it exists, but we want to make sure we continue to shine positive light on that, man. And I'm just touched by how often y'all smile together in the same room. This is good, man. This needs to be on the cover of the book, man. And we're gonna bring little man in here too. But while he's settled for a minute, we'll let him have his piece. It's all good. But hey, I want to talk to you a little bit about your brand. Yeah, because you did join that D9 Business Directory, d9business.com, and I was really impressed with the branding, the imagery, and the concept, man. Tell us about how that passion came to be.
It's funny because at first I would never see myself as doing what I'm doing right now. My initial goal was to do 20 years in the Army and retire. So it came to me, I was in New York, and I've always been into fitness. I was an athlete, I played sports, but in New York, I used to work out a lot in the gym. And a lot of people would ask me for pointers even before I was even certified or thinking about it. And I would give them some points and let them know I'm not a trainer, but here. And I would also, a lot of my family members would want to come to the gym with me, and because I was so consistent, and then that's how it started. And the reason why I even got into fitness is a lot of my family and friends died from, underlying conditions. And I just felt like the stuff that we're putting in our bodies and our lack of activity is a continuous issue in our community.
So what are some of the services you guys provide?
So I do personal training. That's where I started off. And now I do online training. So I have one-on-one training through Zoom. So if they're not in the same state, I could do it through Zoom. I also have a fitness app where I could create a workouts, and I could, specific to your needs. And I could, through my app, you could view the workouts and go workout by workout. And it also gives you videos. Also, if you're not, say you don't know how to do a proper squat, there's a video there to show you how to do a proper squat. So,
okay.
Right now. And we also focus on nutrition, because a lot of people think it's just going to the gym and working out, but the nutrition is the most important part. So I also educate my clients in that area too.
Yeah, I want to speak a little bit more on the app because I use the app as well. And it's pretty much, I know as women, majority of us not too confident or comfortable in the gym. You got to adjust seats and move your own weights if you're by yourself working out without any partner. The app has those videos where you can just pause. You don't have to Google anything, and it shows you exactly how to properly do a push-up, how to lift a weight the correct way. So I think that is also important, because that will also avoid any kind of injury. So it's not just, a regular app. It comes with some really great features.
Yeah.
Well, I think you touched on a really good point, because I know even me in the past, when I was younger, what kept me from the gym was just feeling like I didn't know my way around. I had to get, because you go in and you typically see everybody. It looks like they've been lifting weights since they've been 6 months old, and, they know their way around. And then I walk in dude, I'm a computer nerd, man. I can lift the mouse, what's up. So it's good to have that set of instructions, and it's all about that comfort level. And if you can inspire someone to just get started, and I think that's it. And understanding how to balance it out with the nutrition, Man, I think you got a hit in front of you, man. So that's good. So for people who want to learn a little bit more about your company, your brand, where would they go to get in touch?
I'm mostly on Instagram. I feel like I'm on Facebook too, but Jermaine's Phsyique LLC, Instagram.com. That's where most of my traffic comes from. Most of my content is. I do try to, reach out on Facebook, Jermaine Trainer Brown. On there, I post a lot of content too. And then I have on my website, it's Phsyique, ISSA certified trainer.com. Those are links that you could find me. But my Instagram is pretty much where I create and give tips and contents daily.
All right, now, so if I sign up, man, you're not gonna put me through the drill instructor mode, are you? You're not gonna have me,
no,
because I know how you Army guys go, man.
And it's funny because a lot of people think that because I'm in the Army, like I'm a drill, like no, like I work with most of my clients are beginners, so either they've been athletes but they haven't worked out in 10 years, or they're just starting out. So it's pretty much, I can't just throw somebody into a program. Most people fear that, oh, they're going to be doing my workouts. And I'm like, no, you have to start with the basics first before I could, bring you to that level.
Yeah.
And it just depends on what your goals are. That's the most important thing. Not everybody wants to look a certain way. Some people just want to feel better and live a more active lifestyle. So I try to meet my clients where they're coming. I don't push my goals. Like some trainer will probably push, I want you to do this and look. No, I want to know what do you want to do with your goals before I could meet you halfway and say, okay, let's put this plan together to get you to your goals.
Yeah, and it also, like for my program, I'm on an 8-week program right now. So my first 4 weeks were like, don't want to call it basic, but it was pretty much easier. My last 4 weeks is like, okay, Jermaine, I see what you did there. But it's a little bit more challenging because now I can lift more. I can do more than what I was doing 4 weeks ago. So that's also another aspect to look at, like maybe within 4 to 6 weeks, you can do a little bit more than you were doing.
So do you feel more motivated by going through the program than you were when you were thinking about starting? That's what a lot of us struggle with. It's that motivation, that encouragement to get up and get out, right?
You know what? I'm married to a fitness person, so that in itself is challenging. So motivation, no, not always motivated. I'm just like the average typical mom. I'm a teacher. After I come home from my 100 plus kids, I come home to one kid, my husband. I run my household and I still help him manage the business. So I'm just as busy as the next person. Sometimes I don't get to go to the gym as much as I would like to. And sometimes I choose not to. But now I'm being a little bit more consistent. I have my little goals that I'm working on. He encourages, he pushes, but he's not pushy. And that's what I like about him. Like, if I say I'm not gonna eat, what did I not eat this morning?
Spinach.
My spinach. He made me spinach this morning. I pushed it to the side. He was like, "You're not gonna eat that?" I was like, "No." He was like, "Okay." So,
well, I could tell as quickly as that came out of his mouth just now that he's all about that nutrition. I could tell that.
Yeah, the nutrition, and also I struggled with when I was pregnant with our son. I had gestational diabetes. And believe it or not, our nutritionist, she was looking to him for answers. My numbers were so great. They tried to get me on insulin and we said, no, we're going to do it without medication. It can be done. And every week I went back, she would ask, she don't even talk to me anymore. At some point, I'm like, I'm the patient. And she's asked, so what do you do? What do you have her doing? These numbers are great. So they're like, how do you get your numbers like this? So he literally gave her a play-by-play book on how to get that number down. So the nutrition part is like, he's very knowledgeable. I can, spend a lot of time reading, watching videos. He works very hard on his craft.
Well, that's it, man. When 9 out of 10 doctors recommend your fitness program, I think that's a little credibility that goes a long way, man. That's pretty good. And it definitely sounds like you're getting your workout with little JB. Where is he? Let's have a look at him. Look at him. He's ready to take over the family business in a minute. I love it.
Yeah.
Y'all definitely putting in work down there, man. And congratulations to you guys for launching a business in the middle of the pandemic. You're one of those lights at the end of the tunnel that we have as a beacon to help us still find a way to improve our life, our situation, and our lifestyles. So congratulations to you for helping out. And if there's anything that you have going on that we can help you further promote, don't hesitate to reach out to us, okay? All right, Jermaine and Viviene Brown. Jermaine's Phsyique, the founder and the manager, holding it down. Check them out, everybody, at the D9 Business Directory or at the website, Instagram, Facebook, and don't hesitate to get part of the program in person as well as virtual. So congratulations. Until next time, I'm Eric Tucker. Thank you. Catch you on the next episode.
Thank you.